People who work in the nightlife industry, do you still trust girls who party?
I've worked in the nightlife industry for over 20 years, bartending, managing clubs, and even doing security back in the day. I've seen it all, fights, proposals, breakups, and everything in between. But there's one story that still sticks with me, and it's the reason I'm always a little skeptical about people who party too hard. This happened about 10 years ago at a high-end club I was managing. There was this woman, let's call her Sarah, who was a regular. She was married, and her husband was a pretty well-known guy in the city. Everyone knew who she was, and everyone knew who she was with. She'd come in with her girlfriends, have a few drinks, dance, and usually leave early. One night, though, things were different. Sarah came in with her usual group, but she was way more dressed up than normal and seemed off. About an hour or two into the night, I noticed her talking to this guy, someone I'd never seen before. They were laughing, leaning in close, and eventually, they disappeared into one of the private VIP areas we have in the back. Now, I'm not one to judge, but I couldn't help but notice because, well, everyone knew she was married. About 30 minutes later, the guy comes out first. He's adjusting his shirt, looks over at me, and gives me this knowing wink before heading out the door. A few minutes after that, Sarah comes out, fixing her hair and smoothing her dress. She walks back to her group like nothing happened. Not even 10 minutes later, her husband shows up to pick her up. She introduces him to her friends. They all chat and laugh, and she leaves with him like it's just another night. I was scarred. I've seen a lot of wild stuff in my time, but that night really stuck with me. It wasn't just the cheating, it was how normal she acted afterward, like it was just another Friday for her. So, to answer the question, do I still trust girls who party? Honestly, no. I'm not saying everyone's like that, but let's just say I don't take anything at face value anymore.